Seek to be the first team since Boxing Day to score here against Leeds at Elland Road. Leeds make one change from what was their 9th 0-0 draw of the season at Chelsea last Saturday. Lee Sharp comes in for Carlton Palmer. Six days to Wembley, but this, according to Brian Robson, is Middlesbrough's real cup final. The referee, Alan Wilkie, ironically comes from Chester-le-Street, which is the birthplace of Brian Robson. Gunnar for Leeds, they're all in white. Musto. Bounced a bit high for Hignett. Blackmore to Juninho. Haller quickly to him. That might happen several times. He's made himself some space too. Gianluca Festa. Nothing more he can do now. Lilly on the run, Blackmore aware, or is he? Lilly with the chance, still with the chance, couldn't get hold of it second time. And it's the captain, calmly as you like, who tidies it up. Beck is driven wide, keeps the ball in just. Get a corner from it, but Hignett can't believe the quality of the pass that he made. He put his head in his hand. Good luck with Dorigo. Dean, Stamp, Emerson. Poor ball, really. Finds Juninho in his stand. This is a real chance. Oh, he had the shooting opportunity. He didn't look up. It's a defender between him and Beck. Juninho again. Corner. Okay. They looked for the offside initially for Dean. The header out was a really poor one, and Boyer didn't get the shot on target. Haller. Vladimir. Off Juninho's head. Pearson. Musto. Sharp. Bounce well watched then on that header by Lilly. The goalkeeper. Real chance for Mikkel Beck. Goalkeeper came to meet him, crowded him, but it was a super coming to fight for the ball almost literally. He lets Dean get away now. Well, I don't think that he actually made contact. But we'll see what the referee feels, but it was really poor play by Emerson in the first place. Well, he just caught him at the end. And here's Rush! Goal kick. He thought it was deflected. He would like it to have been deflected. Hit it cleanly enough. Who did you think it touched? Middlesbrough to make their substitution. And it's a substitution which will not surprise. A very dejected-looking Emerson is departing the pitch, and in his place comes Chris Freestone. They also serve who can do nothing about it. This is Brian Deane, and just pushed out, but here's Rush, blocked by Pearson, finally in by Lilly. The flag is up for offside, it won't count. It's not a goal. Such were the celebrations as they've waited since March the 8th to see a goal here. Rush's shot saved by the goalkeeper, but Lilly offside clearly. The goalkeeper was forward of the play when the pass was made, and the goal is scrubbed out. Fox Sharp trying to get there. Deane to the near post. Was well covered by Fester, but even so he got the touch, but couldn't deflect it in. Wallace. And still. Here's Deane. A bite of the lip. Hands on head in disbelief. Leeds United take the lead with just 14 minutes remaining in a match that Middlesbrough have to win. Good play by Wallace, who was allowed a lot of time to go backwards and finally forwards again. And the header by Deane, wide of the despairing left hand of Ben Roberts. Beck. Still Beck. Freestone to the right, Juninho to the left. Wasn't the best of passes. Juninho got a deflection, it's in! Juninho has brought life back to Middlesbrough yet again. 11 minutes remaining. It's 1-1. Had to dig it out initially, 4 to take on, shot early, seemed to get a slight deflection and curled away from Nigel Martin. Yes, it was just touched by the challenge of Boyer. And it was enough to take it away, and it was enough to uplift the souls of Middlesbrough Football Club and their supporters. Long run again, all sorts of options. He's committing people. Oh, Beck! And Freestone waiting unmarked to his right, and Juninho is absolutely furious in disbelief at the Danes' inability to control the ball. Just needed a touch and Freestone was in. Oh, whether he will stay or not, who is to say? Juninho. Kinder. Juninho! Turned away by Dorigo after Nigel Martin couldn't hold on and is a bit disappointed with himself that he couldn't. This is Stamp. This is Freestone. There are 3 waiting for the cross and they've got 1 man over. Met by Wetherell. Then by Sharp. Then by Boyer. As Leeds come away again. Offside. Looked as though he'd blown the final whistle, but it's just for the offside. Forward by Vickers. Met by Wetherell. Again Wetherell. And another look at the watch by Mr. Wilkie. The final whistle blows. Middlesbrough are relegated for all the efforts of little Juninho. Brian Robson's team go down to the First Division and go to Wembley as a £1 million team relegated. The tears are understandable. The effort at the end could not have been greater, but it really looked like being good enough. And Brian Robson, predictably, is proving himself a big man in a moment of desperation.